Welcome. Good afternoon. Welcome to Solab FM with Mr. Joseph and DJ Ali. How you all doing today? How is your day? I thought you were saying something. And then you cough. Uncle Wabale. It is well.
It is well, it is well, it is well. Thank you very much, Mr. DJ Ali.
I thought you were going to call me Mr. DJ Ali. Don't die.
If I call you Mr. DJ Ali,
Don't put
which
Mr.
one is that?
My title is DJ.
Your title,
That's
when it is Mr. Okay.
That's my
There are
marital status, DJ.
DJ. Okay. Thank you, DJ Ali. Thank you for the introduction. At least I will introduce myself now.
Yes, go ahead.
Fully. And as you all know, my name has not been changed. My name is still Benga, the manager of SolabTV. And we are here to bring you some certain good news. There's some news this from last week to this day.
Of course, there's always good news every day.
At least for the summertime now, at least it's a good news.
It's like ladies are dressing sexy during the summer. The sun is like,
DJ
especially
Ali,
when you have a
DJ
studio.
Ali.
In studio,
DJ
come on,
Ali,
it's part of
DJ
life.
Ali.
The ladies are dressing nice,
DJ Ali.
and the men are looking good too. It shock you?
DJ Ali, it shocked me.
Men are looking good.
It shocked me.
Look at me. I'm wearing jacket in the studio and I'm so hot now.
Yeah, you need to take your jacket off.
I don't want to take my jacket off because this right hand is not very good for me. I just don't want to. I don't want to go naked in the studio. I used to want to.
DJ Ali. Actually, one or two days about Shende. Wọ́n nífẹ̀ẹ́ lómi ìṣe wa àwọn ọ̀dẹ̀ láàdẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ lómi ìṣe ti àwa náà àwọn audience wa la máa wá la máa rí la máa bá bàbá wọ́n á dẹ̀ máa gbóhùn wá sí rere. Thank God for today. Today is 17th of April.
Yes.
Some people are marking their birthday today. Yeah. And we wish them
Happy birthday. Yeah. If it's
And
your
those-
birthday today, call us.
Call
please.
us and let us know your birthday. Let us know that yeah.
Aremi, you just joined us. Thank you very much. A lot of people are on Solab FM today. We thank you all for joining us. And don't forget, when we start the topic, then we need you to call in and share your views about whatever topic we bring out. I like your handband.
You like my handbag?
Yeah, gold or more. It's all gold. It's all
Ali.
good. Yes, sir. I'm not gay.
Me,
Well,
I'm
what
not.
are you talking? What are you talking about?
Me no have comment to.
Yeah.
Me no have comment.
Ibola to Jazzy.
Me no have comment
I
to.
like your handbag. Left and right. Even I'm trying to find out which one is left, which one is. The left one is got a watch and it's a smart watch, not like my own smartwatch. This one is a correct smartwatch. 202 Young Money. We see you. 202 Young Money. Yeah, it's a lovely day. Let's get started. We're going to be talking a lot today, especially surround marriage, relationship, children, and so on. So, what's the best way to start? First of all, welcome to Solab Radio. If you're just joining us for the first time, this is the station where you're going to be having fun. You are guaranteed to have fun on this show because we have outstanding presenters, Mr. Joseph and Mr. GJ. I call myself Mr. DJ.
You see now?
Sleep up, dog.
Yeah, Mr.
You put it in my head, Mr. DJ Ali. I'm not Mr. I'm DJ Ali. Simple. Yes, we're gonna be talking. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm in Nigeria. The radio show is not about Nigeria. It's about why people will be listening, Caribbean will be listening. For example, we've got a Caribbean artist. Her name is Too Bad Official. Join her on Facebook. You can add her. Too Bad Official. She's joining us. So don't think that because we are Nigerian, we're going to be talking about Nigeria alone. We're going to be talking about issues affecting us in United Kingdom. When I say us, I mean all colors, all religions, all faiths, if you like, all kilotuku, all everything all sha.
Everything
So,
all
yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna start today by introducing twins. Are you a twin? What do you like about being a twin? In Nigeria, especially Yoruba side, twins, they are like gods or mini god. Is it? Is it good to call them God or something like that?
No.
If they're not God, why is it that
No, because the Yoruba people will cherish twins. Twins cover the old or any names. If you have like 2 or 3 children before twins, so whenever you have twins, that means all those names will not be identified anymore in your life. Like they'll be calling Baba twins, Baba twins. They will not call about David anymore, or they will not call about, but they will call Baba twins. That's because
why?
Because
why?
twins is a what would I say? Is so something that people cherish.
Okay. I can't hear myself, but I can hear you. But thank you very much. I know you're listening. I know you're hearing us. And, this is how we always start. And, it's like when you want to build a house, you start with foundation. Then you build up to a window level, lintel, put roof on it, then you complete it. So we are just starting today. Humming. Honey. Yes, that's a slang. Remember last week we talked about speaking in tongues. You see, I just spoke in tongues that it is just another language of understanding something. It's a language of communication. Can you believe it? Music too is a language. Let's go into that later. Let's finish about this twin business.
What we are talking about today, we're talking about a relationship.
Yes.
And relationship means something between you and other person.
Yes.
Your relationship between a father and son, relationship between a husband and wife, relationship between friend to friend. That is what they call relationship.
Relationship between you and your children.
The relationship between you and your children.
Yes.
Those are the things that we know as a relationship. So, but for today, our topic focus on relationship, and is it regarding a friend or a wife? That is what we need to discuss about. And anyone that want to contribute, they can easily call in and give us the topic about what we want to do, what they want us to talk about. We are talking about relationship between husband and wife. Is that what we are going to talk about? That is. What do you think? What do you think we should start? Where do you think we should start?
Hey, you are the boss, but as the boss, permit me to start with relationship between children and parents. Yeah. Abi, there has to be a relationship between children and the parents, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what do you think about relationship between children and the parents? There's a way we discipline our child, Abi.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Shout out to Kayode. Afojo, you just joining us. It's good to see you. I know you, my man. Yes, relationship between children and the parents. And this is a wide topic. I'm telling you, it's so wide. I want to start by saying, I'm saying me, oh, you can start from any level, but me, I want to start about how we discipline our children. What kind of discipline do you, what kind of discipline do you give your children? What kind of punishment? How do you put them through the right direction? And I think it's going to depend on the part of country that you are. For example, we in England, say to smack your child, you can end up losing your children. I'm not saying they're going to die. I'm saying they will take your child from you or your children from you and give them to other people to look after. For example, I used to work for a company called NSPCC. That was before I joined the bus company. NSPCC is a charity organization where we take children from the parents. I would say the parents that are not discipline their children properly, the proper way, the Western way, Abby. So, and that, if you are an African, if you are Caribbean, even if you are white, Indian, wherever you come from, I think India are called, instead of using black, they are called brown.
You mean the
Indian people?
No, I don't know. They can't call
Are
them.
they,
It's only black and white.
Black and white. But
Yeah.
where do we put India?
India.
How do we call India?
They are white, isn't it?
India are no white, Baba.
Okay, are they ebony or they are white? They are green. They are not green. They are not. But
Brown.
What English people
brown.
called us is white and black.
Yeah.
They never identify any other person that another maybe they say people of color.
Yeah, sometimes, okay, for example, in this country, they will call us black African or British
Black
African. Exactly.
Black Asian.
What about Chinese people?
And digitally, I think that one passed my power.
What do you call them? Are they black or white?
I don't know.
Chinese. You don't know
I
what
don't
to
know
call them.
what they call them.
Anyway, as we're going, it's relationship between parents and children. How do we discipline our child? Say, for example, if your child, what would be the best way to tell that child, hello, what you did was wrong, so I want to correct you. Do you send him to a naughty corner, or do you give him a smack, or do you use belt to put him or her right? I have a friend, he's Caribbean, he's from Trinidad and Tobago, yeah. Me and him, we had a debate long time ago that he doesn't like smacking a child. He said smacking a child doesn't mean you are correcting that child. He said you are actually abusing him. And this is a black guy, Caribbean. He believes that you talk to that child is better. What do you think, as an African man?
We the way we were brought up. When when you made a mistake, you know that you made mistake. There's a mistake that you know that what I did, my parents will not be angry, will not agree with me. You get my point?
Yes.
So, and you expect them to discipline you. But during that time, when we are young, they don't, before they can punish us. It take a while.
They give you warning.
Yeah, they give you warning. But when they get into a certain thing that, okay, no, they can't condole anymore. So they will now, that is when they give you the punishment. But there is some little smack. You can just smack a baby, a child, just to caution the child. You get my point?
I mean,
when you said to a child that, okay, stop it, this, stop it. When you smack, not that, okay, when you smack or they will know that, okay, this thing is not good. I won't. Next time if they are going to that extent, it will be on their head that, okay, no, this thing is not right. This is not right. My daddy did this to me. So, but there's one they call abuse. When you started beating a child to the extent that, okay, people know that, okay, you are very harsh to the child. That's what they call abuse. That is what I call abuse.
So, are we saying that we shouldn't beat? The word beat.
Beat is different to smack.
Okay. Explain that difference.
When you smack a guy, okay, stop it. That's a caution. When you say you beat, you keep a child somewhere and you take a cane. You started beating that person. You said, okay, I'm giving you 12 lashes. That is beating. Or you started you keep a child and you started punching. That is beating. But when you smack a child, like, okay, let me just stop being stop being silly. And that the child will know that, okay, no, this is not there. I know that I did something wrong. No matter what you are saying, that, okay, this country don't condone any smacking on it. People in the parliament, if you ask them today that, okay, how do they discipline their children? Some of them will say, okay, I do smack my child. Because I remember in olden days when Blair was still our prime minister, they interviewed him about smacking a child. Yeah, he said, yes, you can smack a child, but not to outburst.
Yeah, to a reasonable amount.
To a reasonable amount.
Yes. It's still legal in this country. Smacking is still legal. They're debating on it, whether to ban it or not. Surprise, surprise. In Scotland, smacking is illegal.
It's illegal.
Illegal in Scotland. But here where we are now, it's still legal. But when you look at it, I kind of reason with this my Trinidadian friend that you don't really need to smack your child when you want to tear them off. You can call a child and say, hey, what you did is wrong. Don't do that again. Or you call them and send them to a naughty corner. Do you understand a naughty corner?
Naughty corner is at least. This is a corner that I hear that we in Nigeria we have a naughty corner. When they say, okay, go to that place and stood down.
Yeah.
Go to that place and raise your hand. You raise your hand up.
Is it a nice place?
It's a naughty corner. You know that, okay, when you are there, sometimes they will forget you there.
Life imprisonment.
Yeah, they just forget you that, okay, yeah. And that is when you before they know that this boy has been there for 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Okay.
Before you can say, okay, yeah, okay. And then you now call the child. Now that is when they can listen to you very well. You now talk to them what they did and why they say you told them to go for that punishment.
Okay, so like, what can a child do for you to send that child to a naughty corner, and how long should that child be on? I know you said they can't forget you there. That's life imprisonment. That's unfair, Baba.
Well, it happens, but sometimes you need to. The children need to be disciplined. They need to be disciplined. Because if you don't discipline your child, it will be a child that will give you problem in future.
Yeah, true.
Because that you've seen, okay, I do I observe some things in this country. A mom will go to market with a child. Coming back, the mom will carry all the load. A child will be walking freely. Is that
In
is
this
that a
country,
good training?
you don't think it's a good training?
I will go out with my child, buy the food they are going to eat, and then I will be carrying that food, and whereby they will be walking along with me.
Because I've got a text message from DJ Yinka. He said, nice, all genius voices. That means he likes our voices. I don't know why.
Thank you.
Men liking men's voices.
We need.
I'm worried about it too.
Well, we need to say thank you to him.
Oh, thank you, DJ Yinka. We hear you. So, would you come on? He or she is a child. We are the parents. We are stronger than that child. It's only, to me, I'm not being disrespectful. And please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm open to suggestion. I'm open to correction. Oh, this is the way I'm thinking now. But what I'm trying to say is, why can't the parents carry the stuff?
Yeah, I'm not saying that you should.
Who is the oldest?
You should load, or you should give all the stuff to your child, but let them be responsible. Okay, like you go out with your child, you carry 2 bags. Those 2 bags that you carried, one will be lighter. You can just you take this. Just to be responsible, independent. You get my point?
Yes.
That is what I'm talking about. If you said you go out today.
Yes.
And then your child, you go out with you come in with the 2 bags. Your child just go inside, and then when you come, immediately you came in, what you brought, she will just go there, and maybe the ice cream is there. Take the ice cream, start licking the ice cream.
Ah, that's naughty.
That's not naughty because it's the way you train that. But when she carry it and take it home, and then when they get home, they know that I deserve to treat myself. So God, you can take one.
Who gave her or him the authority for that?
Yeah, you can. It's not an authority because
that's naughty.
That is not naughty.
The child did not pay for those goods. That ice cream, it did not pay for.
So you have to ask him before they can.
You have to ask your parents. That's the way I was brought up. You must ask
whom did you buy it for? You bought it
purposely for the child.
For the children,
yeah.
And then they need to ask you before they go to the and pick the ice cream.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
To me.
Yeah, to you.
Me,
yeah.
I will, if anything I buy regarding my children, I want them to eat it and enjoy it.
Enjoy it, okay.
If I bought...
I also want them to eat it and enjoy it, but they must take permission from mom or dad.
When they abuse it,
not just me.
When they abuse it.
Then abusing is when they go and take it without asking.
When, you bought ice cream of 20 now, and within the second day, everything is finished. That's an abuse. They abuse it. That time you can tell them, before you go there, you need to ask me.
Okay, but my rule will be, even if I bought 1 or 2 or 3 ice cream for them, before I know that the ice cream is for them, but they must still ask me before they dig their hand in the shopping bag and take their ice cream. I think this is, many of us, we were all brought up different ways, if you understand that. And I know that there are some parents that they won't even want their children to ask them before they take something because it's for them. It's understandable. But me, in my own household, they must ask me or the mother. If they don't ask me, they must ask the mom before they can take ice cream or take any shopping. That's the fundamental law in my own house. But every house is different, isn't it?
Yeah, every house is different, but the relationship is what we are talking about.
Yes.
How do we have a good relationship with our children?
Yeah, we can still have good relationship by having discipline. Discipline is the part of
Discipline
relationship.
is part of the relationship. Because if you don't discipline your child, they don't. If anything happen in the future, are you going to blame the child or you are going to blame yourself?
Yeah, it's still going to be the child and the parents. You really and truly, you have to blame yourself for not installing discipline onto that child. Let's call in people. The studio number is 0740 408 451. Please join us on Solab FM, or you can call this number 0742 426 5007. Let's continue. Relationship. How about relationship between boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife?
That is another topic.
Yes.
That is a wide topic.
Very wide.
The relationship between a boyfriend and girlfriend, there is a lot.
Yes.
Because relationship, being a boyfriend and girlfriend, that means you have something in common. And then if you don't have a good relationship with your
but you don't necessarily have the same thing in common.
We have a caller.
Before you
have a caller.
Hello, welcome to Solab Radio.
Hello, good afternoon, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, my name is Dinga. I'm calling in London.
Okay, what part of London are you?
South Norwood.
Okay. How's London weather today? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, so busy. Yeah, I'm just like following your program.
Yes, ma'am.
Even though I log in late.
Oh,
I was just trying to follow your program.
No worries.
So,
Good to have you.
When I came in, I heard about relationship. That was the one that triggered me, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Why now? Why? Why did that one trigger you?
That's what we are in, you know.
Yeah.
Because you see nowadays, marriage, give too much headache is good. I'm not saying it's not good to get married. It's a good thing. But you know, when you are just a boyfriend and just the personal relationship also will lead you to. As the other colleague, topic, which is true.
Yes.
It's quite all right.
Not all.
So for me,
not all relationships will fall into marriage.
It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to do boyfriend and girlfriend before you get into marriage.
Yes.
But you know, Christian, as some people Christian, they say no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no testing. You know testing now. Yeah, you know you need to before you get married. That's some culture. That is some culture. But as Christian, they just want you to do holy brother, holy sister before you get married. But for me, relationship, as for me, is a good thing. To start to have a date.
Hello, we haven't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. You just went off for 1 second, but we got you back.
Yes.
Continue, man.
So, yeah, boyfriend, girlfriend for me, I think it's a good start. You need to start somewhere. You need to be a friend to a boy, and the boy needs to be a friend to a girl to know each other before you go into holy matrimony or go into marriage.
Yes. How do you know if this man, I'm assuming, not really assuming, I know you're a lady.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I think you're a bit echoing. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
A little bit better, yeah, a little bit better.
Okay. What I'm trying to say is, if you meet a man, how do you decide that this is the man for me, that like the man I'm going to marry? what would be the reasons why you choose that man? What do you see in that man that makes you decide that this is the man I'm going to marry? Did you hear me? I think there's something wrong with the speaker.
Yeah.
She can't hear me.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, yeah, I can hear you. Your question you just asked,
Yes.
I'm trying to let you know that for me, in a man, if you're a respectful man, why not? I would like to get married to you. A responsible man, I would like to get married to you. And then there are men that they don't like communication. Even in their boyfriend, girlfriend relationship, they don't contact the girl, they don't call the girl, they don't check on the girl. So
Yes.
that's why I cannot get married to a man that doesn't communicate. I like a man that if we are in the house, we communicate.
You talk.
Or
Yeah.
I check on the man, he check on me.
Do you know, some people believe that women, correct me if I'm wrong, some people believe that women are good communicators than men. Is that true?
But it is both, it's vice versa, it's both ways. I cannot be calling you every time. The way you are on your break, you are calling some other people. Or when you're at home, you are communicating with someone else.
Yeah,
So it's
terrible.
right, it's both ways.
Yeah. From my own experience, what I learned is women are good communicators. Women, like today, my wife called me early in the morning. She told me what I'm supposed to do on Wednesday. Do you understand? And me, I never thought about that. That what am I going to do next Wednesday? I plan things per day. Like if I'm doing something tomorrow, I plan it today. If I'm doing something a day after tomorrow, I plan it tomorrow. You understand? But I find out that it could be me. Oh, I know that all men are not like that. I find out that women plan in advance.
That's right.
And I think that men, not a lot, not all of us, some men cannot stand on their own without a power of a woman. And that's why they always say that behind a successful man, there is a lady. And behind a successful lady too, I'm sure there's going to be a man there. Is that correct?
So that is part of the relationship. That's part of relationship. Yeah, so you cannot be with a woman that is living a life that you don't know, or a man that is living a life that you don't know. You cannot be living as a boyfriend girlfriend. We are on boyfriend girlfriend, not even on one, because we are going on couples. If we are going on a married relationship, that's different. You ask on boyfriend girlfriend, that's why I'm posting it for the boyfriend girlfriend level. I'm your boyfriend, I'm your girlfriend.
Yes.
You cannot be asking me, where are you at this time of the night? Are you my mother? Are you my father? I can still be with my friends.
Yeah.
We are boyfriend, girlfriend. You marry me? Are you my husband? We are not yet married, but just to respect you, I can tell you I'm with my friends. You cannot be upset to that extent to tell me that this time of the night with friends. Are you my husband? Yeah. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
This is boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah. You know, in relationship, we are from different backgrounds. Is that correct? A man is from a different background. A woman is from a different background. For two backgrounds to come together and start a family, it can be somehow difficult, but we all sit down and we just settle things amicably. Do you understand that?
You are talking now regarding couples. That's couples.
Yes.
We are talking about boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah, but boyfriend and girlfriend are going to be couple one day, isn't it?
Well, nobody knows. That's the reason it's boyfriend,
that's true.
girlfriend. We are not fiancé. Have you engaged me? Are you my fiance? That's another level of the relationship. Are you getting it?
Yes.
You are just my boyfriend. I'm just your girlfriend.
Yeah, but there's something, correct me again if I'm wrong, because I'm speaking from a man's perspective. Like, if you are going to a lot of men, a lot of my friends, they always think that before they marry a girl, they will look into like the way she behaves, if she listens to all their instructions, blah blah blah, and that's why they will decide whether this is the woman I'm going to marry. This is the
If
woman.
I listen to all your instructions, you don't get married to me.
Are you in Nigeria? Are you in Nigeria? Huh? You're not in Nigeria.
No.
Okay.
I'm not in
Yeah.
Nigeria. I'm not even for the part of this war. That's why I live a boyfriend girlfriend life. I don't want stress.
Yeah.
No stress. Yeah, because normally men and women, there are two objects that I'll use like an object. There are two people that's something else. If you are coming to me, if you meet me as a man,
Yes.
telling me relationship, you don't need to be with a woman for 1 year or 20 years.
Say that again.
Relationship, you don't need to be with a woman or a man for 1 year, 20 years before you get married to that person.
Yeah, that's correct.
1 week agent is still too much. If you see a girl, if you see a definitely not in a tradition, men are the one who always go after the women to ask of their hand in marriage, not women. 99%.
But
we know some culture.
How soon?
We know some.
How soon? Sorry for interrupting you. How soon will you suggest that boyfriend and girlfriend should actually tie the knot? A week, 2 weeks, 1 year, 3 years, 4 years? As soon as possible. Because I'm thinking that you have to learn you have to study each other before you decide that you are
It's
going
a woman
to
a book. Is it a book you are studying?
I'm dead.
It's not a book.
I'm dead. You know what?
I prepared for this your show today. When I saw this topic relationship, I decided that today on this show.
I'm having
I meant it.
I'm sweaty already. I'm sweaty. But I
meant it.
Yeah, I just need to hear your contribution. A woman is not a book and a man is not a book. But you know what I mean. At least my neighbor, I have a very nice neighbor.
I got a friend who got married. They studied each other for one week. What am I saying? Up to 1 week, not up to a week. They started making their engagement plans for everything.
1 week.
We were scared. I'm talking to you today. They are 27 years married.
Serious?
Happily married.
How did they do
We are in
that?
the modern society. We are in the modern way, no?
How did they do
society.
that? How did they do that?
You can do it. If you are a successful man, you can do it. Men, the key are in the hands of men.
Mm-hmm.
The key of a woman is in the hands of a man. You can make a woman be whatever thing you want a woman to be. If you want a woman to be lovable, she will be. If you want a woman to be a devil, she will be. If you want to marry a knife, not a wife, you will marry a knife, not a wife.
Okay.
It's vice versa. The same. If you want to be a hammer in a house, not a husband, you be a hammer, not a husband. Are you getting it? Yeah. If you come to me, you notice that I was that type that I used to go to nightclub. I used to live a type of life. You can make my nightclub in my house. You can make my bar and make my everything in my house. That is one step you've changed in my life. As time goes on, you can remove that bar in the house.
Yeah.
As time goes on, in the process of engagement, in the process of marriage, you've changed that woman's life. There's a lot of things that women are going through that are in the hands of men. Have you seen a woman in the name of boyfriend, girlfriend, that woman is planning something terrible against that man? Just because that man bought that woman a phone, everything changed. It happens. Let's be real. I mean, boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't want to go to husband and wife because husband and wife, that for me, we are going to ask of boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking on that level of boyfriend, girlfriend. Are you getting it?
Yes.
I can be planning that. Oh, look at this man. The whole of today, I asked him to give me 10,000 pounds. He didn't provide me 10,000 pounds, and he has gone and bought a Ferrari. Are you getting it? But only for this man to come home with 20,000 pounds to give me. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
I was thinking something bad to burn his Ferrari. But when he came home with 20,000 pounds, what did I do? I pull up.
But do you think money should be an issue in a relationship?
No.
Okay.
No.
I agree with you. I agree.
Okay.
Hello, my sister. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
I would like to contribute to your comment. Uh, Sorry to cut you, but there is something that I would like to contribute because what we are discussing is about people that want to understand what they call relationship. Relationship is something that you build. It's something that you build.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. He asked of boyfriend, girlfriend. If we are talking of relationship, that is different. I saw your topic is relationship.
It's
He asked about
relationship.
boyfriend,
Yeah,
girlfriend.
it's a relationship. Relationship between uh, boyfriend and girlfriend. Relationship between children and their parents. Those are the things that we are talking about. But if you don't build a relationship with a girl that you are dating, you cannot extend. You cannot extend to marriage.
I'm getting a question now. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
I'm getting a question now.
Yeah.
You say relationship between children and their daddy or their mommy,
Yes.
is it?
Yes.
And
between boyfriend and girlfriend is a relationship between both of them. We are talking about what do we mean by relationship? That is what we are talking about. If you don't build that relationship, you will not be able to be a good friend. You know, relationship, when you are talking a relationship, maybe you got a friend somewhere. Not only boyfriend and girlfriend. Your friend that your friend, before you can say, okay, this is my real friend, you've already built a good relationship with that person. You've already trust that person. There's some things that you've done with that person that you know that this is a friend. Then you cannot say this is a good relationship.
Yes.
I think in the first place, we need to first know what is relationship. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Because relationship is the way in which two or more people, are you getting it? Yes. Or things are connected.
Yes.
Or the state of being connected. Are you getting it?
Yes.
That's the meaning first. We need to know that meaning of the relationship, that connection.
Yes.
If that connection is not there, it cannot work.
You cannot work.
Yes.
But that two people if it's not connected, no matter whatever, it cannot work.
Okay,
even a child comes in the middle.
Let me ask you a question. How do you build a relationship between you and your children? How do you build a relationship between you and your children?
Are you sort of mother that's smart? I can hear children in the background. You have children. Am I right?
Yes, I have children.
So how will you?
Yeah, I respect them.
As a good mom.
I respect them. I show them mutual emotional support. Are you getting it? Yeah. I communicate with them. I show them love. Mm-hmm. I provide for them. Are you getting it? Those are what children they need. They need that love, respect. You get it? Yeah. The mutual support. Are you getting it?
You know, children will always be children. Am I right? They will be naughty sometimes.
That's why we show them that emotional support.
So
when they're emotional, we show them the emotional support.
So if they do something wrong, how do you show them that you've done something wrong? How do you discipline?
You need to make them to know the right and the wrong. I depend the way you address the matter.
How?
Because some parents they just shout, and make the children be scared. You need to tell them this thing you are touching is not good. That's the reason I ask you not to touch. You see what you've done? You spoil it now. I ask you not to go and visit A. You went there. Is it good? Look at the time you are coming back. Some can even come early. But before a mother says, don't go and visit this person, the mother or the father have seen something in that. Are you getting it? Children, as you said, they are being stubborn. They might not understand what you are seeing. Are you getting it?
They are not doing it deliberately stubborn. You understand? It's just the nature of children. They might do something that obviously.
I'm just responding to what you said. Children are stubborn, which is understood.
Yeah, if they are stubborn, how will you correct them? How do you discipline them?
Yes, I keep them at the nursery corner. I can keep them for time out.
For how long?
In Africa, we don't have naughty corner. We don't have time out in Africa. We are not used to that. We use our, our Dr. Do Boots. That's what I call my own.
Doctor, waiting. Doctor what? Doctor what?
Dr. Do Boots. Doctor that does boots. You know the long weed. That's how I call it.
Yeah. Okay.
Put them in order. But here in this country, the only thing I can tell my child, oh, the toy you say you want, I'm sorry, I'll not afford it again anymore. I'll not buy it for you because you didn't listen to me. Are you getting it?
Yes.
The game you say you want, I'm sorry, I cannot afford it for you. No more because you didn't listen to me. You say you want this on your birthday, I'm sorry, I cannot give you because you didn't listen to mommy.
And that's it.
Are you getting it?
In your own view, that's a discipline for you. If they want something, you don't give it to them. Yeah.
That is it. If they want that thing and they don't want to listen to me, trust me, they'll not have it.
What about if some Africans or Caribbeans say to you, that boy is naughty, he needs a good kick on the bottom? Will you do that? Will you not?
That is their own way. They give good things. It's not my choice. Why would I be taking what people say? I'm not the one who gave birth to my children.
Let's call it smacking.
Yes. I will not do that. I got my partner who always use that word smack.
Yeah.
I don't even like the word smack.
Okay.
I hate it. I prefer to say I would Dr. Do Good to you than to use the word smack. Because if I use that word anywhere, nobody will know what is Dr. Do Good. Are you getting it?
Yes.
The one use that word smart, everybody know the word smart. It's like that's what I open to the children at home.
And
how
long do you keep them in the naughty corner? How long?
Naughty corner in this country, I don't do naughty corner. What I do, I don't give you what you want. That is what I do mostly. For me, I'm talking that in respect to me. If you are stubborn, I don't give you what you want. I know like God.
Which means
they love what they want.
You
they really like what they want.
You deprive the child from getting what he or
if you
she
tell
wants.
me, mommy, I want, let's do, how do they call all this?
And do they like it? Do they like it? Okay. I think we're losing the caller. Let's.
Anytime my mom will put me on naughty corner. But when they like their Domino's, they like that McDonald's, they love their KFC, they love their PS4, PS5, they love their scooter.
Yes.
Are you getting it?
Yes.
So all those things, mommy, sonny, let's go out. I'm not going out.
Wow.
I asked you to tidy up, you didn't. So it will pain that child next time to respect himself. Mommy, can I have ice lonely? I'm sorry, no ice lonely. You didn't listen to me. There's no ice lonely.
Wow.
That is me.
But
that's my own way. That's my own discipline.
Okay. But you, as you are growing up, what sort of discipline were you given as a child?
Yeah. You really want to hear this?
I'm shaking.
I don't know. I don't know where you people are coming from. Are you from Congo? I don't know anyway. But where I'm coming from, they will put you flat on your bum. They flop your bum well.
Whoa.
Very well.
Whoa.
A female like us, they will beat your bum very well.
Whoa.
For the males, the same thing.
Whoa.
You will never like to be stubborn.
Okay. So.
Not to talk where I grew, the home I grew inside. Military home.
Yeah. Thank you very much, my sister. I really enjoy your engagement with us now. And
thank you so much.
We do take your comment
very
on board.
Serious.
Very serious.
Yeah.
And we want some other people to call in before we conclude about this relationship, to be able to understand how and what they know about relationship. Thank you very much. So let's continue our topic. You can see that a relationship, what they call relationship, is very wide.
It's very difficult.
Very difficult. Between friend and friend alone. To be, before you can say, okay, relationship, you have to be, your friend has to be, you have to trust your friend. Confide with your friend. It's okay. Yeah, this from my friend. I can confide with him. Anything I tell him, it won't say, it cannot. You know what I mean? and that's you build a relationship with that person. You can say, okay, yeah, I'm going somewhere, but this is where my key is. Before you can tell that person that, okay, in case of anything, this is what I've done, this is what I've done. That means you know that, okay, that person is a friend, not ordinary friend. And then before you can become a friend, that means you've already built a relationship with that person.
You see, our last caller, she mentioned the way she was disciplined as a child. Yes. And I realized maybe for our side, it may not be the same as other people. But I noticed that she lives in London, isn't it? Yeah. Which means she lives in the Western culture. But she is not actually training her children the same way she was trained. Probably because of the law of the land. It happened to me. I remember one time, my daughter was naughty. What did she do? I think she came home from school very late. What's the best time for a child to come from school? I think the secondary school. I think the best time to come would be maximum 5 o'clock. But she came home like 7:30. So she did it for the first time. I was not happy about it. And I called her. I told her to do, stool down. How can you describe stool down to people who don't understand, who are not from Nigeria?
I think it's stool down here, where I don't know how they describe. Just to put your hand on the floor, you have one finger on the floor.
One finger on the floor.
And then one leg.
You raise your one leg.
Yeah.
Yes. So I gave her that punishment because I didn't want to hit her. And I know she stood down for like 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, she was tired. So I think she's like me too. If I'm tired of punishment, I'll just revolt against the punisher. So after five minutes, she begged, Dad, I'm tired. Please forgive me. I'm tired. I'm not going to do it again. I did not listen to her because I remember that when I was growing up, they can tell me to stood down, like you said, they will just forget you there. So they can leave you on a punishment for a long time. So when she said she was tired, and I believe she was tired, I saw that she was tired because it was a hard punishment, and then she stopped doing it. And that to me was a challenge to my authority as a father. So put her in my belt, took out my belt. But as I was about to hit her, I called her mom first. Where are you? She said, I'm at work. You know I'm at work. I said, your daughter came back from school very late. And I told her to stood down. And she did it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, she refused. So I'm about to whip her bottom with my belt. Do you know what she told me? She said, don't do it. Please, don't do it. Because if you do it, you might end up in prison. That's what she said. He said the reason is because you have to understand that she's a girl. She's not a boy. So they can report me for assault. When I heard that, I put my belt where it's supposed to be, tied my trousers, and I didn't do it. But I just called her. I said, don't do that again. Don't be naughty. You understand? You did what was wrong. I know the punishment was kind of hard, but this is what we go through in Africa, and we have to see to the end of the punishment. We don't get up and say, I'm not doing it again. It's very disrespectful to me, and it can get me really, really angry to beat the hair. Let me not use the hair. So I just explained to her. So what I'm saying is, probably relationship and discipline is very difficult in Western world. Are you happy? as an African person who's gone through a law, you've gone through that discipline, to change the way to change your culture of discipline in Western world? Is it difficult for you? I'm asking you.
No, to me, it's not difficult. To me, you know, when we are growing up, my mom is the one that disciplined us a lot.
Eh? A woman?
My mom, yeah.
Why?
She doesn't want any, because
She don't take nonsense.
She doesn't take nonsense. And then I think because she wants us to be
in the best behavior.
In the best behavior, our best behavior. So she very firm, especially me.
What about daddy?
My dad, whenever they report me to him, he would just say, likewise me, till now, I don't know how to smack a child.
Wow.
I don't know, I would just say, stop it.
Don't do that again.
And even after they see my children, I knew that, okay, without me talking, they know what I mean.
Okay, is it by facial expression?
But my facial expression or everything, like, okay, immediately like, what are you doing? They will just, and they agree with me. But with their mom, they can still continue with what they are doing.
Wow. So that means they recognize a male's authority than a woman's.
Maybe they don't just want to offend me.
Yeah. But with your mom, you and your siblings, you recognize a woman's authority than a man's. Authority. Even though you respect that man. Yeah. You know, it's just like discipline you, but he still has that authority.
Wow. My dad, the day he disciplined me, I know it's not him.
I don't understand.
My dad, something happened, then I have to move because they have their relationship breakdown. To have to be living with him, with my stepmom. So my dad, they reported me to my dad. What my dad didn't do to me since I was young, he did it to me.
What did he do?
He punished me like, okay, they put granite on the floor, and they said I should be lean on it and then be walking on it with
your knees.
Yeah, ha.
Good punishment.
This punishment is, my God.
Twirl it to your dad.
No, it's not. I know it's not him. It hasn't done that before in my life. He hasn't taught me that. Okay, yeah, don't do this. Before he said, don't do this, I don't do it.
If you don't mind, we are live on air,
yeah,
and we're talking to people all over the world.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, if you don't have to say exactly. Can you tell me what did you do to make him upset to go to that extent?
To me, that day, I didn't do something wrong.
Okay.
You know,
but your dad is not
with me. What I did doesn't deserve punishment at all.
Irony.
Yes.
It's a lie.
It's not a lie.
Let's before you continue, please hold on the idea. Let me just invite people to come to the studio number. Ladies and gentlemen, you are still listening to Solab FM. My name is Ali. With me, we have Mr. Joseph here, the CEO of Solab. The studio number is 0740 408 451 or 0742 426 5007. I repeat, 0742 426 5007. Welcome back to Solab FM. Continue.
So, what the punishment they gave to me is more than what I did. Let me just give you this. Because I remember.
You still remember it today? How long ago was this?
This I'm talking about maybe 30 something of.
You can never forget. Yeah. That's a long time.
Because of that punishment.
oh Baba. Let's sing for your good father. Oh oh Baba, thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy.
But that thing is still in my mind.
Yes. Correct.
Because what I did, I came back from school. And immediately I came back from, maybe they said I should do something. But on my way coming back from school, I saw one bike that was, maybe somebody, they drop it, and you know, we have bin, that bin where we drop our
Bike.
rubbish.
Yeah,
So I saw the bike there. Because I don't have bike. So I have to go and carry it out.
Did you think that the bike was like a waste?
Yeah, they throw it the way.
Throw it away.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
It was.
So what's your offense?
No, I went to pick it because they said I should go and do something. Okay. That I quickly go to that place to go and pick that bike. So I can repair it. Okay. So I can have bike. So because of that, they said I disrespect them, and they gave me this punishment. The second day when 2 or 3 punishments like that.
Did you get to ride that bike finally?
No, they didn't let me. Because the way they told my dad, they have to carry that bike, the wheel, they have to squeeze it. That okay, why do you want to? You cannot buy me a bike. And I got idea to ride a bike.
Can I ask you a question? Why are you asking me that?
No,
am I your dad? Yeah, the way you asking me is like this thing. He hurt you.
But
He
during
pay
that
you.
time, you cannot say a word. To say okay, let them to understand where I'm coming from. They don't want to know. From when the time comes, when I know I cannot condone this, so this is a punishment up and down. I have to run away to my mom.
But you told me that your mom was more authoritative.
But my mom has not been.
It's never given like that kind of. You see, that is the difference between a father and mother.
My mom still punish me with love.
Yes.
And I do understand that okay, she doesn't want me to go astray.
But your dad still love you as well.
But he loved me. You. But when I moved to them with my stepmom, hey, I was in hell.
I was hell like. Was it hot?
It's very, very hot. The day I left that house, I put one different clothes that like I'm playing around the different trouser, different top, carry my bag, I dodge it somewhere. I ran away.
Why did you do that?
Because I continue. I will end up in like a bus garage or living in the bus garage.
So you done a run out?
I done a run. I know I still got my mom. Okay. Thank God my mommy was still alive.
Okay. So you ran to your mom's house?
Yeah, to my mom's house. If my mom, for people that become a motorboy today or something, maybe that is what they've gone through. Because they cannot condone that punishment, they have to run away from their house.
But if a punishment is too much for a child, I would have thought, you may think I'm stupid, I would have thought the best thing you do is start behaving properly.
No matter how you behave, I'm not talking about you are not it's not like behaving.
But from the story you told us, yes. you disrespected your dad. I'm sorry to say. You disrespected your dad. He sent you on an errand.
No.
It's
not my. It's my stepmom. He said, "You just let me go and do something. I'm going to do that thing.
Yeah.
But that bike I saw.
Yeah.
That I don't want somebody to take it.
It's still the same.
No. That will be.
Your stepmom is still your parent.
No, yeah, it's my. But if my mom said, "Go and do this."
Your own mom, your biological mom.
My biological said, go and do this. And then, maybe during that time, I went to go and pick that bike. Yeah? My mommy would think about, maybe this boy needs this, that is why. It's my daddy's priority to okay. He should take care of
But
me.
Mr. Joseph, it wasn't your stepmom that disciplined you for disobeying our authority. It was your dad.
It's because of what they put in my daddy's brain.
You disrespected her.
Don't.
You still argue with me.
Let me give you
Go and sit down there on the gravel.
Let me give you another example.
Okay.
There is something again whereby I don't know. You know when you come back from school, you are hungry.
Yes. True.
And they will expect you to say, okay, you cannot eat until night time. Can your mommy do that for you? To you?
I can't answer for my mom. She's dead.
Yeah. No, if it's your mom, like, okay, you came back from school. They know that we are coming from. You came back from school. You need to. You're feeling hungry. You can. They will not attend to you until they know that it's only one food a day.
Hold on a minute. When you go to school, you have breakfast at school, or at home before you go.
No. You have
breakfast at school.
Yeah.
Then you have lunch at school.
No. Oh. We are talking about lunch. What do you
Baba,
mean?
let's be honest.
I'm telling you.
When you are in school, you have lunch. You have lunch. So when you come back from school, you are going to be eating dinner. You are not going to be having two lunch in one day.
This is what you think. And this is what I went through.
But
this is what I went through.
With due respect, you are greedy. You want to have two lunch in one day.
No, you are not listening to me.
I'm listening.
I'm telling you that what I gone through, my mom would not let me go through that.
Why?
You know my point? Because she loved me, and she knows that okay, if you gave me let's say you gave me £1 to go to school, and that out of the £1 I took transport. And then you know I can maybe during that afternoon time, maybe I 50p for my afternoon for my food. So coming back home, and you expect that I come and eat afternoon food at home.
Are you saying that when you go to school, you don't have breakfast, you don't have lunch? No. Let's call somebody in to confirm it. Me, I disagree with. I know that we do have breakfast and lunch in school.
In your school.
When you come back home, that's when you have your dinner.
That is your own school.
Let me just quickly, before we continue, let's call somebody in. 0740 408 451 or 0742 426 5007. Let me repeat that again. 0740 408 451 or 0742 426 5007. Do you have breakfast and lunch in school? Continue.
Yeah. You know, there is something in life. The way they brought you up is different the way they brought me up. When we are young,
I'm not from a rich family.
Hold on. You don't need to be a rich family.
But I'm still insisting that we have breakfast and school.
Not everybody has breakfast. Not everybody have breakfast in their house.
Continue. I'm listening.
You know, when we are young, my daddy knows that if they give me, like during that time we spend the pounds when we are young in olden days.
A pound.
We spend pound in Nigeria in 70.
UK money.
70. Not Nigerian money, pounds. Before they change it to naira.
So we used to have pound before.
Pounds.
This is new to me. Thank you for.
So when they give, by that time we spend kobo, ekpene, toro, all those things they give me. There is a time that they gave me CC. That CC.
How much is that worth
this
in Nigeria?
In that I don't know how much they can come because.
But what can you buy with that CC?
That CC, because I don't supposed to take CC to school. I don't supposed to take CC.
Is that too much or
It's
too little?
much. It's too much.
You are being looked after.
That is when I was living with my mom and dad.
Okay.
Before my daddy got married to somebody.
Yeah.
So when this thing happened, I went to school with CC. When I came back with Toro. And that time, they expect me to spend that money because we stay long at school. But because I was so disciplined, okay, the Toro is my money. I don't care. I always spend my Toro by then. So when I came back, when I give them the change, my mom, oh, you could have spent, you can do this, because I know you serve yourself for the afternoon. That is the love that your parents, your real parents.
That's over pampering.
That's over pampering.
They over pamper you.
You don't.
You are upset with me. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you could see Joseph's face. Mr. Joseph is looking upset with me. I'm just trying to be a judge. I'm trying to be fair.
You know, so there are some people that will be in my shoe. What I'm talking about. During that time, some people that are listening to us will be in my shoe by the same thing I'm talking about. They can call in and share their own experience. What causes most children to be astray in future? Like okay, they become maybe we've been hearing it a lot on media. Like most of one of the radio stations in Nigeria, you see them people coming in to come and talk about their experience.
The experience, yeah.
About the way they treat them with their stepmom, with their stepdad, with their this thing. It's only this country that you see a culture. Their culture they are different.
But we still have stepmom and stepdad.
Yeah, in this country, they cannot maltreat you.
Yeah.
They cannot maltreat you.
Some still do it.
If they maltreat you and the government school knows about it.
But do you know there are some children that they can misinterpret
we
discipline as maltreated?
Ali, we are talking about a serious issue here.
I'm still being serious. You don't believe that your mom pampered you?
No. My mom is a very disciplined person. That if you mess up with her, if you mess up with her, she doesn't take nonsense. She doesn't take no because
my mom is the same. Yeah.
She wants you to come out with your best behavior. Because what she knew that she got siblings, she got families. They are well learned.
Yes.
That if they don't want you that way, it's your son that is this, it's your son that is that. No. You want you to be. Whenever they want to talk, okay, yeah, this is your. You want us to say, okay, when we go to family house, you want them to know that, okay,
like our children are well behaved. Yeah.
But
so she disciplined you very well.
Very well. And that is what I like most in her.
But if your stepmother did the same thing, you will think that's not.
There is a way there is some way she disciplined me, which is something I would just say, if I did it with my mom, she would do it. But what they told my dad for that 3 occasion, I will not forget in my life.
Okay, you are talking about 3 occasions now. The only one I know is, let's forget about the other 2 occasions. The only one we all know is that your stepmom sent you something on an errand, you diverted. Is it because of the English I'm speaking? No, am I being rude? I'm not being rude.
It's not like diverted.
You diverted and you did your own.
Let me tell you one thing.
You did your own thing, and your father came to know about it and he disciplined you. And that's a problem for you because they discipline you.
Look.
If it was your mom, your biological mom that told your dad that, I sent my son to go and do me something, to go and buy me something, and then he did his own way. Why do we still discipline you the same way?
Let me tell you one thing.
I'm listening.
When you send your child, go and buy me something there, I braced it here. I'm just making an example. Go and buy me something there, the braced in there. And then when on his way coming back, he bought McDonald's. When on his way coming back, and he said, and you sent him to buy you something in the market, which is not McDonald's. When he came back, I said, okay, this is your where do you get McDonald's? Because I need to buy McDonald's, but this is what you send me. Are
Okay.
you going to say this is my child? Are you going to
Did your stepmom send you to somewhere and you went to buy McDonald's?
I'm saying this is an example. Well, I'm just giving you a scenario.
Oh, you didn't go to McDonald's. You didn't go to the market to buy something.
Anything we are talking about, we need to be serious about what we are talking, because people will not take you serious. When you are talking something that's serious, that you want people to understand, and you want people to contribute, you need to be serious with it.
I'm serious.
No.
I'm serious. You are just upset because I'm questioning you.
No, you are not questioning me.
I am.
That they selling I said I'm giving an example. That you said
the example you gave, I can understand when you say you go to McDonald's because you are hungry, you bought something. But if you are giving example, like what you actually did, like if you said to me, my stepmom said I should go and buy something. On my way back, I just branched off to buy fufu because I was hungry. If you said that, that is different. You did not buy fufu, you did not buy anything to eat. You just went to take. You went to nick. Nick is the word. You went to need a bike.
Let's talk.
You are getting upset.
No, because it's like when you are twisting things, it's not good.
I'm not twisting things. I'm questioning you.
No, you are not questioning me because I've already explained to you.
It's not clear to me. If I was a listener, if I was in my house, and I had the opportunity to call you, this is the kind of thing I've talked to you.
I've already told you, I was sent an errand on my way coming back, that I know that, okay, I branched and took that bike, bring it home. So what they were is that, okay, why should I go and carry the bike? That is the problem. Okay,
I'm a father now. If I'm a father, please listen to this. I'm a father. I have 2 children. If my wife or stepwife sent, which I don't have, if my wife sent my daughter to go and buy this, and on the way back, the same thing you said, she branched off to go and take a bike, which wasn't her, I'll be upset. That's me. I'll be upset.
This is a bike that they throw, you know where they call it bin?
Yeah, they throw it away. I'm saying it from my own perspective. Me as if that, I will still be upset because I sent you somewhere and then you went to go and get a bike, bring it home. That will upset me.
So, what you don't think that this boy that they got this bike, they want to repair it and make use of it. You don't think about that.
You don't think about the way I feel about my child.
How do you feel?
Because if I send my child an errand, or my wife, or even ex-wife, or current wife, or stepmother send my child something, and she went to do something else, apart from, like you said, the second explanation, she was coming home, she was hungry, she went to buy fufu or McDonald's or this, that is different. But to me, I send you to do something, or my wife send you to do something, on the way back, you saw a bag, you went to pick it back and bring it home. What I will expect as a dad, remember we are raised from different backgrounds. What I would have expected you to do that you won't be punished is, if you come back from that errand that my wife or my ex-wife or my stepwife sent you, you come home and then tell somebody that, oh, you saw a bag there I like that bike. I want to pick it and repair it. I will never hit you. I will never discipline you for that. Do you see where I'm coming from? I understand where you coming from, but I'm telling you where I'm coming from by my own upbringing. If my dad sent you something, or my mom, or stepmom, or I don't have a stepmom, if they send you something, you must answer that errand. Come home before you go on your own errand.
Yeah, that doesn't deserve that punishment.
I'm not saying
that doesn't deserve that punishment.
Do you agree with me?
I didn't agree with you.
You don't agree, okay.
I didn't agree because you have your own view. Your own view.
Yeah.
The child that pick up the child, me that I pick that thing, I got my own view. And if they want to discipline you on that, shouldn't go to that extent. You get my point?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. Who do you think is right, Mr. Joseph or DJ Ali? If your mom or stepmom, whoever, sent you something, should you go on the errand and come back home before you go and pick up a bag, or on your way back you branch off and pick up a bag? Which one do you think is right? Are you happy with that?
Yeah, the new people need to call it.
Then they will take us. They will take us. Yeah, the studio number is 0740 408 451 or 042 426 5007. I will agree with anybody, whatever you say on this issue. The studio number again is 0740 408 451 0742 426 5007. If you are sent by your parent to go on an errand, on your way back you branch off and you do something that interests you and you brought the bike home, is that good, bad, ugly, or fair? Should Mr. Joseph be disciplined for that? Ladies and gentlemen, you are still on Solab FM. My name is DJ Ali and I'm with Mr. Joseph. What do children do to make the parents happy? What do children do to make a parent happy? Or what do some children do that make their parents happy? What can you do? What can a child do that will put a smile on you? We're going to be talking about that now. The time now is 5:50. I can't read the time. 57. 5:57.
5:24.
Oh, yeah, 5:27. Am I right? You said 34. I was wrong. You were wrong. Both of us are wrong.
24, 25,
yeah. 5:24 in the UK. Over to you.
Yeah, actually today we only have one calling, but which is not. I don't know. Maybe people don't have interest in what we are talking about, or maybe they are busy or doing other things. But
or maybe they're just enjoying it.
Maybe they're just enjoying it. But the thing is that relationship between parents and their children, relationship between friend to friend, relationship between parents and I've mentioned that between couple, like boyfriend and girlfriend. That is what we are talking about here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Obofo. I know you, Mr. Popolala Obofo60 on Instagram. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for DJ Delba Authentic. Thanks for joining us. Thanks Thanks to K Flown. K Flown, we cite you. You're welcome. Thanks so much for joining us. Tycoon01, thanks for joining us. Thanks to Isam Star and Iman Greenwood. There are names in this world. Iman Greenwood, I hail you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are still talking about relationship, smacking, discipline of your child. And let's go to something a little bit not too serious, with something that will put a smile in the minds of so many people. It's still relationship, and it's all about sexual performance in relationship. It's been on social media nowadays, and it's so viral when women talk about men, that yes, how long should a man last in bed? That in the back, I know they like him at all. You see, I'm stammering because I'm upset. I'm very upset. How long should a man last in bed? And you will find out that nowadays, because of this conversation so viral on social media, now it's putting pressure, and let me speak good English, enormous pressure on men of nowadays. You will find out that nowadays, men of nowadays, I'm not talking about we that we are over 50, probably some 50 years are still doing it, but you find out that some men are using sexual performance drug or tablet or herbs just to improve their sexual performance in bed. Is this right or is this wrong? I have a friend. I have to apologize to this guy. He knows who he is, but obviously I'm not going to mention his name. A friend of mine, he's been sick for over 10 years. He went to combine herbs, what's the name of this herb? I can't remember the name. Ali or something like that. Combine it with Viagra, combine it with Alomo, combine it with so many different drugs, because he was expecting a girl and he wanted to give the girl the best impression. And during the sexual intercourse, this guy had stroke on top of the girl. He paralyzed from top to bottom. After a while, I'm not saying exact years, I'll just say after 3 years, he regained one side of his body. Till now, and this is over 10 years, he hasn't recovered fully. Yeah, that's the very so. Thank you, Dr. Joseph. Yeah. Dr. Joseph. Dr. Joseph. If a young man like me, assuming I'm just 25 years old, if a young man like me come to you and say, senior man,
this what you just brought in now, I think I saw similar thing on media maybe 5 years ago or 3 years ago.
Okay.
Where a married man with children took a girl, maybe a 20 years old girl.
Oh yeah,
you
I remember. Old man, yeah. And he used some.
He used some of these eye medication to perform, and he did. There is something in life that
Sir, do you blame him?
Yeah.
Do you blame that man?
Yeah, I blame him.
Why?
Why should you You want to entice the girl.
You want to impress.
There's nothing you can
If
do.
you are dealing with a young lady,
So what?
you have to impress her. It takes them long time to satisfy.
That is why you will get to where you saw those.
No, don't include me. Oh. I'm just talking.
Yeah, but no, let's be realistic. You know, there's time for everything in life.
Yes.
When we are young, we behave like we act like a young man.
Yes.
We can do and undo. You can do. You know what I mean? But when you are getting old, your energy, your strength, your performance cannot be the same way.
That is an identical fact. Yes.
But when you are now using something to elevate yourself, or what would I do, to make sure that you want the girl to a young girl
To increase your performance, yes.
Yeah. If you are thinking like, okay, I'm 50 years old now, I got a 50 years old woman. You can say, if you don't, no matter what, the woman will know that, okay, you can, that strength you have is not enough. You cannot kill, you can't kill yourself.
So what you're saying, so if you are, say for example, I'm 57, I'll be 58 this month, end of this year. I'm 57. If I'm having an affair with a girl of 27 years.
Why should you be having an affair with?
Why not? I'm not talking about me, I'm talking in general.
Yeah.
Because that man, he dated a young lady. So he wanted to show her that, yes,
It's still
I'm I'm a human being. I still got energy. So he didn't take it because he knew that I was going to die. He took it to impress the lady, which is kind of a really reasonable thing. So men, judge yourself, judge us, judge everybody, judge men, women call, men call. 0740408 451.
The question I would just ask, do we have to go to that extent?
The question you should ask is, do we have to enjoy ourselves? After all, Adam did it.
How did Adam did it?
Was it there? When they caught Adam, he was naked.
No, to me, when you know, something in life that we need to understand. When you are young, you don't have any responsibility. You have little responsibility.
Yes.
Little responsibility that okay you are pushing. But when you are getting old, getting 50 something, your children, you think about your lifestyle,
Yes.
your family, you and your family.
Yes.
You want your children to be like this. You want to, so all that thinking is in your brain.
Yes.
Even though the wife you got at home, you cannot say you want to perform the way you are performing with 20 years ago with her. Because to both of you, even after your wife would not have time for you the way you have time.
Are you saying that when you're old, you should start behaving like an old man?
No,
what if you want to be young again?
Yeah, that is when they will lead you to where you don't want to belong to.
That's one in a million. That happened to one man. What about the rest who have been doing it?
Some people have internal illness because of all these things. Internal illness that they doesn't expose outside.
Okay.
When you want to impress, and you because of the want to impress, become paralyzed. That you can think you want to show that okay I'm still strong.
Something. Something.
So you perform and you can get away with it. But make sure that you don't do it often. Some people will do it their girlfriend will, because the girlfriend know that, okay, the girlfriend, this man is performing well. He will come back again.
Yeah.
I remember when we are young, one of my friend, he normally brought this girl to my house.
Okay.
So when they come, and this girl, she do take weed by then.
Yeah, shout out to Grace John.
Yeah.
Grace Queen. Thanks for joining us. Continue, sir.
This guy got this girl that whenever she comes, she's coming, she take drugs. That's weed. She will smoke. And this my friend who now said he also, I don't know, because I don't know what happened. But eventually, my friend called me one day. He said, I'm going to run for this girl. I said, why? He said, she want to kill me. She want to kill me. She's never satisfied. She's not the thing.
So he's a lazy man.
Is he a lazy man? He ran away.
No complaint.
Because he knows that if you continue with this girl,
He's gonna die.
he's not going to.
He's gonna hurt himself.
So he ran away. At the end of the day, the girl came 2 or 3 times. She didn't. It didn't show up.
He didn't
show.
attend.
It didn't show down. The
Okay.
girl didn't come again. And that this girl will continue. And so a lot of people that they want to impress a girl doesn't mean the girl will just want to satisfy herself. If anything happened to you, the guy will go, he will find another person.
So, but why is it that it's so rampant for women to be saying, oh, they like a man that goes for 1 hour in bed, 2 hours in bed, half an hour in bed? You can tell that men will be facing a lot of pressure.
It's a challenge.
It's
and
a
you
challenge.
Don't need to challenge. Anyone that's telling you that you don't need to impress them. Do whatever you can and then leave the rest.
To God.
No, this is
Baba, this is a lazy man slang. It's a lazy man quotation. Do what you can do and leave the rest for God.
Look,
I've been hearing that since I was
let
little.
me tell you something.
Kilo chale.
You, a woman, in olden days they said, like nowadays, they said they don't like missionary anymore. No missionary.
Missionary is the best position.
They said they don't have mission. They don't
In
like
my own
missionary.
view, yeah.
And in olden days, that is missionary is the best.
Yeah.
That okay, you have to climb and everything. But the woman will say, okay, no, I don't want missionary. You go through back, you do this, you do this, you do this. All that exam they're giving you. Before. Hey.
Do you know what? I feel like crying for me. Exam.
And the boy, you want to say, okay, yeah, I can perform.
Yeah.
You got the caller.
Okay.
Good afternoon, caller.
Hello.
Who is calling and where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Kona. I'm calling in London.
Okay. What is your contribution to what you are
Yeah,
talking about?
I just heard what you were saying.
Yeah.
And before I go there, there is two things I want to address.
Okay. We are listening.
Yeah, asked to friends, but they're like complaining, your WhatsApp is not working. They cannot make a free call outside the country. And number 2, they said, why are you people quarreling on air? That is not a professional. That the people should do that after your show.
Amen.
And then number 3.
Can I answer the second question first? Can I answer the second question? Without pride, I've been a radio broadcaster since 1997. And I worked on university radio, including White People's Radio Station. It's a conversation. We are not arguing. We are friends. We love each other. That's why we present it together. It's just, we are just having conversation. It's not arguing.
That's view for the, that's a comment for the viewer.
Yeah, I'm asking you back if you can pass that message that we are not arguing, we are not in disagreement. We're having conversation on the radio. Remember, this is an entertainment radio station. You understand? It's entertainment.
Okay, then my main question or my main contribution.
Okay.
Please, I just want to go on my main contribution because I'm reviewing and I'm just enjoying you.
Okay, my sister, please, we need to we want you to contribute to what we just mentioned now.
That is why I am making this call.
Okay, you want to contribute?
She will call us.
Okay, what is your contribution? Is it good for man to disappoint you in bed or what will you do?
Do you, and also, do you support men to actually use herbs to increase our performance in bed? Because this is what a lot of women are calling for.
Yes.
Ah.
I support you. I support you 99.9%. If you don't satisfy your partner in bed, come on, what do you want? You need to satisfy your partner in bed. It's a must. You must satisfy your partner in bed. No matter how you do it, you need to do all magic. Anything you want to do it, but make sure she is satisfied.
Okay.
She's ready for you. And if a woman is not ready for you.
What about two examples that we made? Number one.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Sorry.
I said, what about two examples that we made? Number one, Mr. Joseph mentioned that, what did you mention? A man tried as much as possible to impress a younger woman and he died through the process. And then I mentioned a friend of mine, this is a reality. A friend of mine was trying to impress his girlfriend and he had stroke. And the cause of this stroke is because he was using energy enhanced drugs to do it. Do you think women should be putting all this pressure on men? I think the pressure that women should put on us is for us to go home and make money, bring money home so that we can be a happy family. Correct me if I'm wrong, go.
Let's be real, we need to call a spade a spade.
Yes.
Sex is something that is part of what builds relationship. That is the first thing that builds up a relationship. Okay. That builds up a home. Without that, trust me, relationship cannot really move that way.
Okay.
Let's be real.
Okay, before you continue, let me just say this. Hold on a minute. If you want to use the word, let's not use the word sex. Let's use making love or adult relationship. We will understand that because on the internet we have to be careful about the words we use. So continue. The second one is.
Okay. What I wanted to tell? Trying to say something regarding the age. You were talking about the age.
Yes.
Yeah. We have a 70-year-old man who were together. They were together intimate with a 27-year-old girl that they get out. Are you getting it? This thing is vice versa. It depends on your strength. It depends on the man's strength. But when it comes to satisfaction, I'm not going on the age because the age doesn't matter. It's your strength that matters.
Yeah, but what
we
will
are
you?
Talking about the strength.
What will you? Is trying his best and leave the rest to God. What do you call?
No. He needs to. Yeah, your honorable colleague, if you have a partner that is not satisfying that partner in bed, you need to go and work on that. He needs to work on it.
Well, I have a friend who worked harder on it, and he's got a stroke now.
Some can see the medical problem. We need to really be careful because some can be medical problems.
Yeah.
Are you getting it?
Yeah.
And it depends when the person was young. Is that how this person used to act? Are you getting it? So we need to know what we are saying. Because some people, when they were young, they were active. But when they are getting older, due to medical circumstances, health circumstances, they are. I don't want to use the word as you said. It dropped. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
It dropped.
Yeah.
And then age also matters. Age, when you are getting to certain age, that also drops. But if you are with a young girl, and then you are in that age that you know you cannot reach that target, There are some men, they just do once a month, 3 times a month. That's 3 times a month. That's 1 time for that night is okay for that man. But the woman is not satisfied. I need to break it down. We need to be, we call a spade a spade. This is really my topic.
Okay.
We call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
You don't need to be shy. Don't hold your mouth. So,
Do you know? You're a champion. How did you catch me out? How did you see me?
Yeah, there are some men at night, they just go 1 time and that is it. That is it. You don't tell me as a man, you just go 1 time, expect that woman to be happy.
Okay, what is the job? What is the main job of a man in a relationship? What do you think is the main job of a man in a relationship? Is to go out and make money.
What is the main job?
Yeah, of a man.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know it?
I didn't catch your question.
I said, what's the main job for a man in a relationship? What should a man do in a relationship? Which one do you think is more important for a man to do to be a man in a relationship? Is it the
what you are asking is different from what we are talking about now. That's another question. I'm talking about this aspect. In the relationship,
Sister Bon, what we are talking about is that with a man, you want to become, you married now, and you need to provide for the family. You need to go out and make ends living. To come, maybe when you come, when the man goes early in the morning, come back in the evening, and you expect the man to be able to perform well in bed, it's going to be difficult.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to. Yeah, are you the only man that works in this world?
I'm a bus driver, and the job of a bus driver is to sit all day and drive the bus for 12 hours. When I come home, I want to rest. I want to have peace.
One night they go like 3 or 4 times. One night. Maybe you just do a normal.
No. I'm not saying me. I ain't going to attack you. I'm only talking. I'm talking for people as well. This is the kind of questions that other people might want to throw in.
This what I'm talking. I'm generalizing it. I'm not talking on myself or on you in the schedule yourself. Are you getting it?
Okay.
It's a general question.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Yeah.
Let's say you're a bus driver. Maybe your colleague there is a farmer. There's another person with are you getting me?
Yes.
There's another person with a bank accountant. Another one with a building contractor.
Yeah.
We need to know these things are different. All in the name of man. The main thing as a man, whether you go to work early in the morning, 5 a.m., you come at 11 p.m., it doesn't change the fact not for you to satisfy that woman. It doesn't change that part.
You are very right.
Let's come on this.
I'm sorry.
With a baby, with a 1-year-old baby and an 8-year-old child or a 7-year-old child, that woman has been in the house 24/7, cleaning up, doing laundry, everything. Is she not tired as well?
Yes,
is she not broke up?
Yes, she is.
But still, she still need that.
But you know, in my own view, you know, women are kind of stronger than men. That's my own view as well. Women are stronger than men because when you think about it, a woman can be multitasking. A woman can go to work. A woman can look after baby. Even looking after children is a hard job. I remember I done it in the past and I got tired.
Let me just quickly contribute to this topic. There is a lot that we heard about. In most houses, you only see landlady, no landlord anymore. Why? Yeah. It's because of the pressure.
My dear brother, let me interrupt there. Sorry to interrupt you there. we are talking this thing worldwide. We are not talking only on this United States.
I'm not talking about United Kingdom alone. I said on the whole world. When you go to anywhere, you said you will see the landlady. you don't see landlord. The landlord has passed away because of the pressure on that man. Because the man will go out, look for money and everything. At the end of the day, they still want him to perform his duty. And when he want to perform to his
best of his ability.
And
you see, I agree with my honorable gentleman.
And they will complaining. And because of that, when he go and use anything or anything, maybe he's taking any drug or anything, then he will die. And the woman will be living.
Exactly.
So
okay,
what do you see to that?
Can I say something there?
Yes.
If you have a man who cannot perform right,
Yeah.
and it's sure that is something that a medical sector need to intervene,
Yeah.
I believe the both of you should go to the hospital.
Okay.
In this case, most men they always refuse to go to the hospital because they don't want to do the right thing.
Okay.
Because
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If the man that your husband try to satisfy you and put everything in place, and the man now got stroke or something happened to him, does that mean so the time that the man cannot perform again, you will be satisfied with that? You won't have anybody in your life?
Why would that man have stroke only that night?
No, if he cannot perform again, maybe he's
tired.
No, don't tell him that okay, he has performed all his ability that okay, he wants to satisfy you. In line of that one, maybe a paralyzed. You get my point?
Yeah, that
and then you still want to satisfy your libido.
Mm-hmm.
So are you going to forget about anything making love anything, or you will get somebody else to be helping you out, whereby the man is having stroke, he cannot perform again?
No, let's be real, because this thing
No,
is
it's a question.
99.9%.
It's a question.
I will be with my husband because I think that situation.
Yeah.
I'll be with my husband. Why will I go and be looking outside anymore?
So,
Okay.
is it not good for a man to try? Is it not good for a man to try his best, and so that you can still continue having a good relationship, a healthy relationship? Should he just try one time and have?
You just asked me. That same question you just asked me is vice versa. If I'm the woman also I got that stroke, how will you do? Will you keep yourself quiet, bury your teeth inside and stay quiet?
Yeah, well, because we are on here, so I don't know what is going to happen. But if there is a true love, and they know that, okay, why not? A man can stay without getting anybody anything.
Yeah, Mr. Joseph, have you heard of women having stroke during making love?
I will tell you people.
Did you hear? Can you hear this? I'm asking Mr. Joseph if he's had women complaining or having stroke after making love. I don't know. I'm trying to see the appropriate way I can put it. After, being in bed, have you had women having stroke or having all of the sickness during it? Because I've heard of men having stroke. I've heard of men dying.
Of women having stroke.
Is it?
I have heard of women having stroke. That's the reason I'm talking about this.
Oh, okay. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah.
It's a very good question. Because that's what I'm just trying to say to you. The man will never stay. The man will still go outside and hide it from that woman. The same thing wife as the woman. Wow. The woman will still go outside. They hide it from the man. None of them will ever claim they're cheating. Are you getting me? All of them will claim righteous. All of them will claim they're sorry. But let's be real.
Wow, I've learned something.
Be it man or woman. Let's be real. That love. We are just saying it because we are talking on air.
Yeah.
Let's be real. No man, be it or man, young, let's say young couples, none of them will be standing up and a old man with a 20-year-old girl. No 20-year-old girl wants to.
Wow, I've learned something from you today. So women too can have effect.
What? too. I've not heard anything about
Me
it,
too, but I believe she's
because
saying
she
it
said
from
it
her own
with-
point of
because
view.
she's a woman.
Okay,
And
let's call other women as well if they can testify to that.
The line is free.
Okay.
So I don't
They say they're having
Thank you all
problem
so
getting
much.
through.
I'm going to leave you
get
all.
into.
Thank you so much. Have a nice evening. It was nice talking to you, yeah? Have a good evening. Yes, please, ladies and gentlemen, our line is 0740 408 451. Or you can call 0742 426 5007. If you are abroad, we're in the UK. If you are abroad, you want to call this number, either you want to vote, WhatsApp us, dial plus 44 740 408 and 408 451, yes. Or you can dial plus 44 742 426 5007. Is that okay? They said they're having problem.
But someone is calling the number.
No, I think this problem is from people abroad.
Okay, maybe they can call on WhatsApp.
Yeah, you can call on WhatsApp.
They can call on
Try.
WhatsApp when they try. Both lines is on WhatsApp. They can try on WhatsApp.
Okay, that's why I mentioned how you can get us on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's going to be plus 44740 408 451 or plus 447 42 426 5007. We would like to hear your view. Anything you want to talk about, please call us here. We are closing in 1-2 minutes. Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. Just to round off, today we've talked about why is it that twins in Africa or Nigeria, they always make beans for twins because they're twins. We've talked about smacking, discipline in all relationships. We've talked about relationship, men and women in bed. And can I tell you, if you haven't had this, a 3-story building was flattened in Banana. Banana is in Lagos.
Banana estate.
Banana Island.
Banana Island.
Banana Island, there you have the estate, in Banana. I also heard that a 7-story building went down as well in Lagos, but I didn't get what part of the.
The way we know the problem in Nigeria now, I don't know, because a structure, before you can lay a structure down, the foundation must be solid.
Okay.
And then most of our contractors, when they said the contractor in Nigeria, they are not well trained.
Let me introduce you. You are also an architect.
I'm an architect, that is what I'm saying.
But some people may not know, that's why I said.
I'm an architect, and
Continue.
I do a lot of construction when I was in Nigeria, and I do design a lot. But the thing that I know about the contractor there in Nigeria, the recommendation of what the architect or engineer recommend to them.
Yes.
They don't use it.
Why?
I don't know, because let me give you. There's something happened when I did a design for one man.
But I think this is a building and lives will be living inside.
The people that live, the contractors, I'm still saying it. If you go to Nigeria now, those houses that collapse, go and see the foundation first. The second, the materials they use.
Yeah, but you expect the builders to be professionals,
because
to be professional
matters.
people.
In Banana
In the
Island,
building,
it's island. It's where they fill with sand.
Sand,
It's like when they filled first stack. Because when I was in Nigeria, I did a lot of construction in first stack,
Okay.
where they filled the ground, and the foundation.
It's first half full of water too.
Yeah, because they fill it. So what they need to what happened in Nigeria as of today is sometimes they don't when they said they should, because anything they are doing with ground foundation, you have to lay your mat. And if you don't lay your mat properly and cast it properly, there will be a problem, because it's your foundation that the house you are building will lay on. If you are having one story building, there is a way your foundation will be. If you are having 2-story building, there is a way you have to do your foundation. In this country, when they are laying their foundation, no matter what the foundation they want to lay, they want to lay 1-story building, they will lay a foundation of 10-story building.
Wow! In this country?
In this country, because they will grade all the floor, all the land, all the floor deep, 2 to 3 or 4 feet.
Wow!
And they will lay mats. What I mean by mats, they cast iron.
Wow!
Cast the iron on the whole floor. Then cast the beam round it.
Wow!
And grip it together. So if you want to collapse, it's either to sink, not to collapse.
Okay.
It might be when they talk about sink, when the house is sinking, and that sinking is the load that the land, the floor carried.
Yeah.
Because when they fill a floor with the sand, in the future the water will be moving the sand away, and the floor will be going, the foundation will be going down. But in some areas, when you're talking about local areas like Abule, Agege, Ota, everything, they have lateral foundation.
Because they're not on
the solid
water.
Foundation.
Okay.
That's a solid one. When you cast them, whenever you cast anything there, it's going to be solid. But banana island or anything Aja area, the future of the Nigeria Aja will be disaster in the future.
I know. A friend of mine has got a house there, and it cost him over 1 million just to lay foundation.
What do you mean by 1 million? Well,
to me, 1 million is a lot of money.
What do you mean by 1 million? When you want to lay a foundation should be. I'm not exaggerating, because I've been in Nigeria for a long time. So, but when you're talking about construction or laying a foundation, the foundation should be your. It's like when we are growing up, our foundation will determine our future.
Yeah.
So the foundation is the future of the building.
Yeah.
So the house that we live in Eptimeta in olden days, that house, I don't know how it's going to be like this, but during that time, it's bent, it's going sideways.
Okay.
But because of the foundation. So foundation is the main important thing. And like people will say, okay, I want to build a big house. I want to go Banana Island. I want to go Ajay. The area shouldn't be more than a story or 2-story.
Okay.
So that place shouldn't be more than a story or 2, because it's not a good foundation. Look at this London Bridge.
Yeah.
The building number 1, it's beside
water.
And when you get to that water, you can see the way they cast the iron.
Yeah.
The iron they used to cast to cut the water and the building.
Yeah.
They use something to push it in.
Wow.
So there's nothing, and that solid
foundation
metal that they use. 100 years is still okay. It still stand. 500 years is still stand.
So why is it that they can't do the same in Banana? And compared to Banana, my house is in Ikorodu. I don't think it cost me up to 1 million.
No, but
Naira.
you cannot compare Korodu Foundation and what they call it, and the Banana Island, what they call it, Foundation. You cannot compare it. People just rush into that place because they know it's a new site, everything. But that's the problem that we are having in Nigeria. This country,
It's not only in Nigeria, in most African countries.
In this country, what you benefit in the high street in the what they call it, Victoria, or anything, you can see it here in Bristol. Anything that you need is within you here. Not that okay, I have to go and live in Victoria because I want to get these facilities. But the problem is that okay, they leave their own house. I've seen people that living in Korodu because they want to live a big life or something. They move to Aja, go and rent Aja, leave their own house. Yeah. The house they build. Go and rent house in Aja because they want to live in Aja. Yeah. But that's not life. It's only,
what's wrong with upgrading your own life?
We need government need to intervene and make sure that facilities that is supposed to have in any local area should be provided. Road, shelter, electricity, everything. Provide it. You don't need to go to Banana Island before you want to live a better life. Let them give them regular lights, good road.
And you have a regular light in Banana Island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let them give them everything.
So it's worth the money you are paying.
That is what, but it's going to look. I got some friend that went to buy house in Ajadri some times ago. When what they call it, rain. Is it 2 years ago?
Oh, the rain last year.
The rain that you see the house is like okay, it's like a ground floor.
Yeah.
And this is a disaster.
Serious.
That will happen in future. People they've not visualized it because there is no okay. You're talking about okay, you moving rivers away. What is how do you push it away? Just pumping sand. Nothing to hold it.
And it was a 3-story building.
Now, the 1-story building there will be a time that a ground floor, the erosion will come and move everything in the river.
I'm seeking knowledge. I believe you because you are an architect. I believe what you say. Thank you very much to everyone.
Next week we will start where we continue.
We will start, and we are closing now. Thanks so much for joining us. And let me say, my honorable gentlemen, we are not arguing. It's still part of entertainment, so we are very professional. I nearly got that one wrong. Thank you so much, Lord Tosino, Adamson 2, DMS. Thank you so much. Anybody you want to thank before we close?
To me, I would thank everybody that listened to us. Even I told you they cannot call. I mean, I know some people might be at
Why?
work. Some people might be, this London. Some people might be at work. Some people might be busy in their shop, doing serving their customers. Some people might be maybe they're going to work at night. They are still sleeping. So, but I knew when they have time, they can
watch
go
it.
back and watch it.
Yes.
I would really thank every one of us.
And we're going to get there one day when 100 people will be calling at a time. We'll be very tired, Papa. So thank you very much.
Everybody that participate and the people that listen to us, even though they cannot call, they're still watching.
Of course.
So we really thank every one of you.
Thank you.
And then we say goodbye to you today. We're coming back the same time next week, Monday. Stay blessed.
Thank you very much. God bless you all. And Muslims are still fasting.
Yeah,
their fast ends on Friday.
Is it Friday?
Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so. So what are we doing?
You must know now.
So are we going to do that? What we are?
We've talked about it. I'm your disciple. I'm just watching you. You decide.
Anyway,
I've concluded since.
We're talking about
Queen's Restaurant,
Restaurant.
Brixton.
On Saturday, we are going to be there. Do a live DJ coming up.
This coming Saturday.
It's coming that Saturday.
Here's the flyers. We need to be making noise.
We're going to make noise.
Okay.
So everybody to be aware that we are going higher.
Oh, thank you very much, everybody. And from me, DJ Ali, it's goodbye. From Mr. Joseph.
Goodbye and stay blessed.